Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Miguel. Today, I want to talk to you about demonic sickness. Demonic sickness is sickness caused by demons. A lot of exorcists believe that demons lie within your flesh, within your body, but not really your what we call your soul. But your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. And from my personal experience, from the experience of people that are exorcists or deliverance ministers, demons are not only located in your flesh, demons are located also in your mind, and that usually is associated with psychological demonic attacks. But today I'm going to talk about attacks on the body. And attacks on the body means sickness that comes that affects your body, and this type of sickness are very common. Obviously, not all sickness is demonic in nature. A lot of people think that every disease, every type of sickness or illness is demonic, but in reality, we live in a fallen world where the sickness does exist in the natural world because we have bacteria and viruses, and so we tend to get sick and but there's certain things that we have to look at when we're examining someone for being demonically sick or disease caused by demons. All right, so the first thing we need to realize is that sometimes the demons themselves who are lying in the flesh could mimic a disease, meaning that it could cause, for example, glands to develop, and it's basically the demon in that specific area. People could feel movement in their legs with pain. They could also have lower back pain, headaches that don't go away. They may come and be there for long periods of time. These things are alleviated usually through the use of prayer. So we see people that may have, for example, headaches. They will pray, and the headache will go away after they pray. Other ways of determining whether it's demonic or not. A lot of people will say they feel like almost like snakes moving throughout their body, and that is usually demons that are in the flesh themselves. And demons could cause all kinds of sickness, such as the flu, I don't want to talk about what happened in 2020, but I believe a lot of that stuff was demonically induced into the world or released into the world because of the side effects that we saw with people that was affected by COVID-19. So, in addition to that, people who have demonic sickness may develop, in fact, scratches, burns, bruises, and these are in the most serious cases, usually observed by other people. They may even see writing in their body for a short period of time. Those are things that we see with people who have, um, you know, some type of demonic oppression over their body, where the demon has taken over a part of their flesh, look usually localized within their body. And so, we see people that develop lupus, leukemia, things like that, who are caused by demons. Okay, and so I know a personal case where somebody, well, this is just one of the cases we dealt with. We dealt with people that had lupus that were healed because they had demons. We have people that had leukemia who we pray for and they were healed and they receive healing. Now, I'm not saying that everybody we pray for gets healed, right? But if it's demonically induced and we could get the demons out, we could get the demons out. Obviously, the person's going to receive healing. Also, with people that have miscarriages or may have problems of not infertility, usually, those things are could be demonically induced. So I would suggest that you would receive prayer for that. For if you're having problems conceiving a child, you may look into that because that could be demonic in nature. And a lot of people, you say, "How dare you say that?" That is demonic. Well, sometimes it happens. It could be demonically caused by demons. And so, you probably need to go through deliverance to make sure that what you have is not demonic in nature. Okay. Okay. So like I said, not all sickness is demonic. So, you know, usually when a sickness is demonic, it would appear and disappear. Quickly. It would just come. You may have a sickness that just comes out of nowhere. That's nobody could explain how you got it, and then it would disappear for a little while, and then it'll come back, and it's relatively consistent. That the because it's the demon. Remember, the demon's in the flesh, So in this case, right, we know that demons could be in the mind as well. So it could be located in one part of your body or in different parts of your body. And a person that goes from, for example, from one illness to another and just can't get rid of sickness, right, may have a spirit of infirmity or sickness, or may have any spirit that may cause type of sickness. So if you have a disease, or if you have a sickness that seems not to go away, or if you have one, or if you have one that comes and goes and comes and goes, you may want to consider going through the limits ministry to make sure that you don't have a demon. Other things that people that have demons with sickness, they cause, demons like to cause pain. So people tend to have all kinds of pain within their bodies and lower back, joints, things like that. These things are usually could be demonic in nature. Arthritis, people have arthritis, their fingers are crooked. We'll pray for people and their fingers become straight. Oftentimes it's demonic in nature, not all the time, right? But sometimes it could be. You know, Another indication that it may be demonic is that you take medication, it doesn't seem to work. Medication is not working for you. That could be an indication that you may have a demonic situation going on. Okay, so and the last thing is the disease is just they don't know exactly where the disease came from. So they don't know where the disease came from, and as a result, you the doctor may tell you we don't know exactly where this came from, and well, let's try this experimental drug, let's try this, let's try that, and they can't figure out what's going on with you. Usually, when that happens, that's an indication that you may have a demonic sickness or disease. I hope this was in some way helped you, uh, and if you feel that this helped you, give it a thumbs up and share with other people. And I know this was a short kind of condensed teaching, but I hope it was a blessing to you. God bless you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.